Fight fans all over the world, it's Daddy P. On the corner, in the corner. What? Hey, check it. Jaime Munguia, Liam Smith is going down July the 21st. I gotta, first of all, y'all, hey, I appreciate each and every one of the subscribers, man. I appreciate y'all. But I like to shout out Speedy Pancho Gonzalez. He told me this thing was going down July the 21st. And hey, that's when it's going down. I appreciate you, Speedy Gonzalez. But yeah, hey, y'all already know who Jaime Munguia is. He is the new Latin phenom. This young man, hey, a big, strong 154 pounder. Hey, he just got through ragdolling, you know, Saddam Ali. He snatched that WBO strap at the 154 pound division. And hey, he about to fight Liam Smith. And this the thing, man, by Jaime Munguia. You know, I didn't know who he was. I gotta admit that. I ain't know who he was, man. And see, this young man just, man, look at here. This young man is a big, strong 154 pounder. Hey, he getting an opportunity right now to get some good rounds in. I don't know how, man, look. Liam Smith is a good boxer, but I think Jaime Munguia is going to be a little too big and a little too strong for him. You know what I'm saying? But I think he will give Jaime Munguia some good work. You know what I'm saying? This young man does need to be in there with, you know, somebody who's, you know, a good sound boxer. You know what I'm saying? You know, to get the rounds in, however long it lasts. And, you know, hey, get some more experience. Because this young man, I think, has a bright future ahead of him. And I just think that he needs the right guidance, the right fights at the right time. And then, you know, hey, I think about 2 or 3 fights from now. Because every fight and every, he's 21 years old. 21 years old. When you at that age in your career, you need to fight, you need to stay busy, and you need to, you know what I'm saying, you need to get these fights and these training camps. You know what I'm saying? Because you get stronger and stronger every fight and training camp. You get a little sharper, you know what I'm saying? You learn a few more things just from being in the ring. And I think this guy, man, I think Liam Smith, man, some people feel like Liam Smith gonna be a little bit too crafty for him because of his experience, but I just think that Jaime Munguia I think he gonna be too big and too strong. That's just my thoughts, man. But anyway, it's going down on July the 21st. We gonna find out, you know what I'm saying, about this WBO strap in the 154 pound division. You know, super welterweight. Some people call it the light middleweight division. And hey, they talking about him cleaning out the division and going and facing Canelo or Triple G. But anyway, first thing first, man. There's a lot of work to be done there at 154. But I think that, man, hey, I think he needs to take, like, after this fight even. You know, if he get past this fight, he do what he's supposed to do. I think he take 2, 3 more fights and he'll be ready to fight somebody like, you know what I'm saying, the upper echelon. You know, going that top 5, you know what I'm saying, in the 154 division. And then work his, you know, I really don't, see, this is the thing, man. And some people call it cherry picking, whatever. I don't think, this is a young guy. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to destroy him by putting him in there with somebody that will outclass him too soon. You know what I'm saying? You want to let him, you know, build his confidence, and you want to let him fight good, sturdy competition. And then, you know, you can put him in there with, because see, these guys, man, you got some beasts, man, right now. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Hurd, you know what I'm saying? You talking about Jerry Hurd, you talking about Jamel Charlo, man, look. You talking about other champions in the division, beasts. So, you know, I think after this fight, I think he needs to take a couple more fights and then he can go in that top 5, you know, and then after that, hey, turn him loose. He's young, he's hungry, he's big, and he's strong. He is 29-0, and check it out. He has won 25 of those 29 fights by knockout. Listen, he is 21 years old, and he stands at 6 foot even. Listen, this young man, this is according to BoxRec, you know what I'm saying? Now, if anybody have any discrepancies, let me know, because, you know, hey, sometimes BoxRec can just have some information that could be a little off. But this is according to BoxRec, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they got him 6 foot even. But anyway, he 29-0 with 25 KOs, and he hold that WBO strap. I know that. And hey, this young man is hungry. You know what I'm saying? When them guys be around these early 20s, man, they be feeling invincible. So, you know, you get him the work he need while he young, man, so that, hey, once he settled in and peak, hey, man, I think this young man go really be a beast. He already, you know, got some good tools. And I think with the right fights and a few more training camps, this young man go be a beast himself. You know what I'm talking about? And then he'll be ready to vanquish, you know what I'm saying, really compete at the highest level in this division. And like they say, go on to the next division. But I think he really should stay right here at 154, come into his own, and then challenge at the compete at the highest level, man, and try to unify. But you know, Jamel Charlo, Jerry Hurd right now is the fight that everybody's talking about in that division. Y'all know those guys have all the other belts in the division, you know. So you know, that'll be the fight for supremacy, which it should be coming, if not by the end of this year, maybe next year. And maybe that'll give Jaime Munguia a chance. He young, man, and I think he should fight like 2 more times this year. You know what I'm saying? At least, cause he young. He can bounce back a little better than them older guys. So I think he really should take him like after this fight, take another fight this year. And if he can squeeze another one, you know, they ain't got to be top notch yet. You know what I'm saying? From what I understand, Liam Smith will be his mandatory for this belt, because that's who Saddam Ali was supposed to fight, was Liam Smith. So Liam Smith should be his next guy. So after he get his mandatory out the way, you know, he can take a voluntary defense. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got to be in a rush to take on all these different mandatories. He get this mandatory out the way, you know, he'll be straight, you know. And man, I think he should take him at least 1 more or 2 more fights after this one. If he can take at least 1 more or 2, man, I think next year he'll be ready for the top 5. Anybody in the top 5, and then he'll be ready after that, I believe, to compete for to unify. You know what I'm saying? You know, but he does need more training camps to learn some stuff and more fights to learn, you know what I'm saying, to build his confidence and help him come into his own, sharpen up some of the skills he already have, and learn a few more things, you know what I'm saying, because from what I understand, he been fighting on that Mexican circuit, which is fine. It's a lot of tough guys on that circuit, but he needs to see a diversified pool of opposition, and that is what this gives him an opportunity to do. Face a guy like Liam Smith, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, you know, somebody from a different pool of boxers, you know. And then I think he need to fight like, you know, a couple more guys, man. Then next year, hey, be ready to unify. Probably by mid to late 2019, man. Hey, this 154-pound division is hot, man. We got a lot of good things going on in boxing. 147 is hot. 154 is hot. 160 is hot. So, hey, anyway, man, hey, this Daddy P, man. This Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing. Y'all go ahead and slap that like button for me. Hey, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you can be notified every time this thing go down. July is full of good fights, and y'all know how I do. I will bring you a little highlight snippets. I can't give you a lot. I can get, this is my second channel. I got a channel suspended for showing too much highlights. You can only show so much. I don't have any type of, credentials, no kind of pass, none of that. I have to stay within a certain amount of seconds for highlights, but I will give you some highlight snippets while the fight is going on. I give you some of the first few rounds, some of the mid rounds, and then after the fight is over, I give you like a little small fight analysis of what happened during the fight and give you a few highlights as well. So hey, y'all get with Daddy P. If you do not have cable, this is a HBO fight. If you don't have HBO, you got Daddy P. Y'all just stick with your boy. Subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon. That way you can be notified when I'm giving what I call update highlights. While the fight is still going on, I will give you, some little highlight snippets of the first few rounds. Now with Jaime Munguia, that might not be a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? It might only be 3 or 4 rounds in the whole fight. So hey, but I'm gonna give you them highlights as soon as I can. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get them to you and give you a little full fight analysis. Hey, that's what I do, man. This Daddy P out of there. I can say this Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you can be notified every time it's going down. Daddy P out of there.